What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes. And today, well, yeah, you kind of forget a new hero came out, and we're going to test it out on somewhat of an earlier game account here. So we're on one of Lars's accounts, the one that we built double Patricia on. We're going to see what this Luna hero can actually do. We're going to be building her very offensive and start with like 0 power invested. Let's actually honestly even just change to something like not even traditional here, or not, I shouldn't say traditional. Let's go to a lower power level to see how this works out. I'm pretty sure this account doesn't really have much of a treasure train. Yeah, it's got just a small one here, and as far as star spawn goes, it has, yeah, absolutely nothing. So we're at a very good early game point for this hero, and we have a lot of progress to be made in Fortress. So let's see how this hero even works in combat. We're just gonna watch her and see how her abilities actually work, because this is the first time I've actually seen them. So she acts like a ranged hero, essentially picking off the enemy, and then you see that little dagger above the boss's head, which again is going to prioritize that. It hit a second target because it killed the target, and then yeah, it's going to continue going after pretty much what seems like the lowest HP target. The one scary thing here is it seems like she's not targeting stuff very well, like for healing. So let's just chuck in a bunch of heroes. That way she's at least gonna get her aura right here, getting some damage reduction, attack, and HP. And honestly, putting her in the back row might be the best result here. So let's see how this goes. Her attack, her basic isn't super strong with like a Kiss of Ghost. Still does decent damage. The question is she able to crit reliably? She has lots of crit damage, remember. So if she does crit, she is hitting for a ton, because I think she has like 50 additional crit damage just by being in the combat. Like that's one of her passive skills, increases her crit damage. So having her run with crit is probably really important, and honestly even better than a Kiss of Ghost. Might actually be an what is it, Echo of Death? Is that what it's called? Ooh. Damage does seem to be an issue incoming. Let's take a look and see what we have on this account. You know what? Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see what a golden crown actually does on her, because I feel like most people go for at least 1 crown in the early game, so it'd be worthwhile to see what she can do with those common artifacts. Her damage definitely did drop on that first basic attack. That's better. And again, she does additional damage the lower the HP the enemy has. Like right there. She probably hit a bunch of times, but it only comes across as a single attack. But in reality, she's hitting additional times in there. Like if you look at the numbers that pop up, there's actually quite a few more when she uses her active, because her active has a chance to do a ton of different attacks. I think it's up to 4 hits plus the bleed, something along those lines. Right there, we got the kill there. Then moves over to the next one. I keep expecting her to be like Lord of Sparkles, where she's going to attack the next target again after she gets the kill. Maybe your Transcendence Hero version will do something like that. But yeah, her not critting feels kind of bad right now. I feel like she should be able to get Sealand 20 done, though. I feel like if we use the melodic strings, that would be kind of cheating at this point. I will put some void imprinting on her. That is one thing we will do. Yeah, the downside here is her crit chance is just really low. I mean, it's 48%. Honestly, I wonder if we should be using attribute reduction purify, because I don't think actually in Fortress Sealand we have to deal with anything of CC, right? Is there a stun effect? I can't remember. We'll find out, because if we can get rid of those debuffs. If I remember correctly, I think the debuffs are one of the worst things about this one. They give those armor reductions that really increases the damage that you take. Ooh, nice hit. I guess there is a burn too. Oh, they do have that freeze, which is pretty important to get rid of. So yeah, maybe we'll stick with that right there. So let's give her a little bit of power. Let's go up to like V1, because just about everybody who hits like your first hero, I mean, as you guys saw, we were like V2 plus, I believe. Let's try just V1. That's going to give her additional crit damage there. So yeah, we're actually almost already crit damage capped just with the stone. But this will give her more stats for survivability. It'll also give her more stats for damage. However, her basic attack isn't hitting very hard. It's all coming from the active skill, it seems like. And thankfully, there's only like one skill effect we kind of have to track on this hero, which is kind of refreshing. That's the problem here. We're killing the enemies with the active, and when you kill an enemy, some of you guys might not know, Balance Strike does not work. It doesn't give you the heal if you kill the target. Why that's the thing, I have no clue, but that's kind of maybe why we shouldn't be running Balance Strike, because we're essentially never healing, because if she does use an active, she is killing the target. So in this situation, oddly enough, running her with Unbending Will is actually better, just because she's not going to heal, and she doesn't have any form of healing anyway besides that Balance Strike. So it's like this active skill is just so strong, it's going to kill here, and then the next active skill is going to kill 2 targets. Or rather, it should. Yeah, right there. See, it kills 2. And then maybe this buys us the time we need. Yep, seems like it. So, Unbending Will, definitely the better play here. Let's see if she can get a couple of victories here. At this power level, no, it does not seem like that. So, let's slowly power her up. And let's see what she actually needs in order to get this done. If we have to take some power off of other heroes, we will. We will go to V2. It's going to power up her basic attack as well, which is good. And let's see what this does now. So we're going to keep buying more attempts. Thank you, Lars, for letting us use your account. I did not mean to skip that battle. Well, anyway, we can, I guess, because if she can't get further with this power level, it kind of makes me afraid, because that means she's definitely not even a candidate for an early game hero, which I didn't think she was, because she does not have a built-in heal. Now, she might be really good against bosses or something like that, especially, man, yeah, she's just taking a lot of damage, even with that crown. Doesn't seem to be something possible, and honestly, what we could do is do, like, a little bit more increasing of power here, but again, an early game account, I think this is pretty much as powerful as my Eloise was when she hit E5, and had about the same power as far as resonance gear and artifact goes. And you guys can see she's doing much better now at V4, but this hero probably will not. Yeah, this is just too much damage incoming. I don't think she's gonna stand up to the test. However, if we did do something like this, probably gonna immediately make this hero much stronger. Let's see if she can actually get to 20 with a splendid melodic strings. Oh, it's a little overkill. I mean, yeah, she's definitely gonna get a kill on round 1 and round 3 instead of 2 and 4, which might help out. Wow, wait, her basic actually killed as well. Okay, wow. That extra all damage dealt in the early rounds is a huge difference, but again, no one's really gonna have a splendid melodic strings. I mean, you might get lucky enough with some events and stuff to get there, but even some other times she's not like fully killing targets. Doesn't seem to be working good. Like, the round 1 active isn't able to kill anything. We go into a round 2 basic, which does kill a target, which means she does have an active here to kill. Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all. Yeah, I cannot foresee this being a good hero to start with. It does give me some promise for like future heroes. I do like how her blade turns red after she gets that kill. I think that the red blade is showing her buffed up state or whatever it is. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working good here. We could try one time with like Balance Strike, but again, I don't think this is gonna have a good effect on combat here. I just don't think it's gonna be worthwhile. I think she's gonna take too much damage, although maybe a round 2 basic will heal, but again, she's not taking any damage right here. Then she gets CC'd, and then she just gets nuked down. I don't think that's gonna be even possible with the splendid melodic, which says a lot about a hero. It is kind of important that she crits and gets that round 1 kill, though, I think, because that does increase the survivability. And granted, her other heroes on the battlefield aren't really that strong. I wonder if we need to do something like we put her in slot 1, so she's taking more damage and then healing it back up, maybe. I don't know, and that keeps other heroes alive. Oh my gosh, she almost actually, she is dead round 1. Okay, one more try. Let's do one last thing. We'll try one more thing. We'll put the Sherlock in front, maybe, to absorb a hit or two. Getting that first round kill gives her the speed buff and that attack buff over her head, which is important. She didn't crit, so that kind of made this whole strategy useless. Yeah, No. I think we all pretty much assume this. Just don't build this hero. Wait till the Transcendence version next month, see if she's any good, and then we'll kind of go from there. Assassins do assassin things. They're either complete garbage or overpowered, and this one is just not that great. However, multiples of her might be fun. We'll have to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. That is the new hero. Woohoo! We'll see you guys next time.